Hey, good to have you here. This is episode 23 of the Unspoken Chair. You know, almost every day, someone manages to irritate us, hurt us, or throw us off balance. We assume it's about their bad manners, their selfishness, their lack of awareness. But if you go a little deeper, into depth psychology, it turns out the outside world isn't actually trying to hurt us at all. It functions more like an honest, impartial mirror. And the things that trigger us so intensely in other people are often unprocessed parts of our own psyche, pieces we once hid away in the shadows. Tonight, I want to talk with you slowly, unhurried, about our shadow sides, our repressed desires, and why other people's behavior can sometimes hit a nerve so hard. Pour some tea, sink into your chair. Let's go through 5 deep questions that can turn any irritation into a tool for self-understanding. Let's start with a question that demands total honesty with yourself. Think of someone whose behavior triggers real, almost physical irritation in you, and ask yourself, is there any chance you're forbidding yourself from doing that exact same thing? In Carl Jung's psychoanalysis, this is called working with the shadow. As children, trying to be good for our parents and for society, we split off and hid certain traits, being loud, putting ourselves first, allowing ourselves rest, or even anger. And as adults, when we see someone who freely allows themselves that exact, forbidden trait, our psyche fires off a sharp burst of anger. That's not moral judgment. It's envy, our suppressed part, reacting to someone else's freedom. I used to feel this quiet, persistent irritation toward people who could easily say no without 100 apologies attached. But when I actually looked into that feeling, I realized it wasn't their bluntness that bothered me. It was my own habit of being convenient and betraying my own boundaries to do it. The moment you let your own shadow show itself and give yourself permission to be different, other people's freedom stops wounding you. From inner restrictions, we move naturally to the second, equally important point. How often do you assume you know someone's motives, labeling their behavior as, "They did that to spite me," when really, they were just acting out of their own exhaustion or unresolved pain? Social psychology has a term for this, the fundamental attribution error. We tend to explain our own mistakes through circumstance. I was late because of traffic, and other people's mistakes through character flaws. They were late because they're disrespectful and selfish. We literally invent malicious intent in our heads, in places where there was only ordinary human weakness. When we get stuck in a victim mindset, it can feel like the entire world revolves around us, conspiring against our peace. But the truth is, 90% of what other people do has nothing to do with us at all. Someone might snap at you, not because they dislike you, but because their own world is quietly falling apart right now. Take yourself out of the role of center of everyone else's universe, and the intensity of the hurt tends to drop to zero. The third question is about our hidden ambitions and where our energy actually leaks out. Whose success, courage, or lifestyle do you secretly envy, and what unrealized dream of your own is that person quietly pointing to? In therapy, envy isn't treated as a bad emotion. It's actually one of the most precise, honest psychological markers we have. We never envy something we're truly indifferent to. What stings is always something that already exists inside us, as unrealized potential, something we haven't yet found the courage to actually pursue. Someone else's result is simply showing us our own next point of growth. If someone else's scale, visibility, or professional boldness triggers you, that's a signal. Your unconscious mind is trying to reach you through that irritation, saying, "Look, we could do that too. Why are we still sitting in the shadows?" Stop pointing that energy toward tearing down someone else's success. Take it back and use it to make your own first move. Since we're on the subject of psychological defenses, the fourth question: how often do you hold the people close to you to unrealistic, almost idealistic standards, while fully forgiving yourself for the exact same flaws? Psychology describes this through projection and double standards. It's genuinely hard to tolerate our own imperfection, and to protect the ego from guilt, the mind reaches for a quick shortcut. We start noticing and criticizing those exact same flaws, magnified, in our partners, friends, or co-workers. We become strict judges for everyone else, and gentle defense attorneys for ourselves. The next time you're about to come down hard on someone close to you for forgetfulness, a small mistake, or emotional distance, take a step back first. Remember a moment when you were imperfect, exhausted, or fell short yourself. The ability to grant someone else the right to be flawed and human is one of the clearest signs of real psychological maturity and of real love. One last question, and it brings this whole evening together. And the final, fifth question: are you finally ready to shift your focus away from trying to fix the world around you, and put that same energy toward your own life instead? There's an important psychological concept here: locus of control. People with an external locus of control believe their happiness, mood, and success depend on how other people behave. Until they change, I can't be at peace. People with an internal locus of control understand something different. I can't control other people's reactions, but I'm fully responsible for how I respond to them and what I build around myself. Fighting other people's flaws is pouring your resources into a bottomless well. The people around us are simply free mirrors and psychological training tools, highlighting our own blind spots. Thank them for the lesson, turn back toward yourself, and start investing your time, not in fixing other people, but in your own peace and your own growth. So, 5 questions and 5 psychological mechanisms quietly running our emotions every day. Don't be hard on yourself if you recognize these reactions in yourself tonight. Projecting, getting triggered, defending ourselves, that's completely normal for the human mind. What matters is catching yourself in the moment, smiling a little, and asking, what is this feeling actually trying to tell me? Tell me in the comments. Which of these 5 questions landed the hardest for you? Thank you so much for this conversation. Remember, here at the Unspoken Chair, you never have to defend yourself or seem perfect. This is your personal safe space, your home, where you can look honestly at your own shadow side and know that you're already okay, exactly as you are. Rest well, recharge, and take care of yourself. See you in episode 24. I'm sending you a hug.